Jeff Sessions was the first senator to kind of back Trump's campaign at a time when he didn't have a lot of Republican support.
We need to make America great again.
And from that point on, they had seemed very close. He was active for Donald Trump on the campaign trail. Donald Trump eventually selects him to be his attorney general, and he really was going about the mission of executing Trump's vision. They had very similar views, it seemed like, on immigration and just the same worldview on crime and the state of crime in the country. A worldview that maybe wasn't in line with a lot of other people. Some people would say wasn't even mainstream. So they were very close. At the point at which Jeff Sessions decides he's going to recuse himself from the Russia case, that is obviously a damaging blow.
Therefore, I have recused myself in the matters that deal with the Trump campaign.
Trump dislike kind of burst into public view when the New York Times published an interview with Donald Trump where he said publicly, I wouldn't have appointed Jeff Sessions if I had known he was going to recuse himself. Donald Trump said he felt it was personally unfair to the president, to himself. President Trump didn't spare anyone. He criticized Jeff Sessions, he criticized Rod Rosenstein, two people he appointed. He criticized Jim Comey, maybe no surprise, they've sparred in the past. He criticized Bob Mueller, he criticized the city of Baltimore. The one common denominator all of these things have, save the city of Baltimore, is that they all have a connection to the Russia investigation. Jeff Sessions just sort of said, look, I'm going to keep doing my job. You know, he projected a strong face.
We in this Department of Justice will continue every single day to work hard to serve the national interest, and we wholeheartedly join in the priorities of President Trump, and I plan to continue to do so as long as that is appropriate.
Jeff Sessions is a presidential appointee. Trump could tell him it's time to go. He could fire Jeff Sessions. It seems like the president's comments are sort of firing him without firing him, giving him like a gentle shove so Sessions would resign. That's another possible future for him. Those are both legal within the president's power. Politically, that would be, I would think, pretty damaging, and particularly if the reason is because he recused himself from the Russia case. I think a lot of people would see this as another attempt of the president to involve himself in this case when he really shouldn't be. I think the public is probably looking at this and thinking, what do you have to hide? Like, why is this so concerning to you that you're turning on one of your most loyal supporters over it? And they're also wondering, like, wow, you're mad that you don't have a loyal soldier in charge of this thing? That's troubling.